Welcome to day 2 of the financial renaissance. Yesterday, we woke up from the matrix. Today, we have to do something much harder. We have to look in the mirror. Most people would rather walk naked down the street than show you their bank account. We are terrified of our own numbers. We prefer to live in denial, swiping our credit cards with our eyes closed, hoping that everything will be fine. But hope is not a strategy. Denial is a disease that keeps you poor. Today, we are going to perform a financial autopsy. We are going to strip away the excuses, the status, and the lies, and we are going to look at your financial body naked. We are going to answer the only question that matters. Are you actually rich, or do you just look rich? Grab a pen and paper right now. If you don't do this exercise, watching this video is a waste of time. This is going to be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Before we do the math, I need you to understand a concept that confuses 90% of the population. The difference between income and wealth. Society judges you by your income. If you earn $200,000 a year, people think you are rich. But income is just the water flowing through the pipes. Wealth is the water that stays in the tank. Let me tell you a quick story. Imagine two people. Person A is a doctor. He earns $300,000 a year. He drives a Porsche, lives in a massive house, and wears Rolex watches. But he spends $305,000 a year to maintain that image. He has zero savings and massive debt. If he loses his job tomorrow, he is bankrupt in 30 days. Now, imagine person B. He is a janitor. He earns $40,000 a year. He drives an old Toyota and lives in a small apartment. But he saves and invests 20% of his income. He has no debt. He has $100,000 in the bank. Who is richer? The doctor looks rich, but he is poor. The janitor looks poor, but he is wealthy. The doctor is a slave to his lifestyle. The janitor is free. This brings us to the paradox of looking rich. We live in an Instagram economy. We are programmed to display status. But here is the secret that the banks don't want you to know. Looking rich is the fastest way to stay poor. Every dollar you spend on a liability to impress your neighbor is a dollar that is not working for your freedom. When you see someone driving a brand new luxury car, you don't see their wealth, you see their debt. You see the money that is no longer in their pocket. Real wealth is hidden. It's in investment accounts, not on driveways. Now, let's get to the medical exam. In the medical world, doctors use vital signs like blood pressure and heart rate. In the financial world, there is only one vital sign that matters: your net worth. Net worth is a simple formula: assets minus liabilities. It is what you own minus what you owe. It is the absolute truth. It doesn't care about your feelings, your degree, or your job title. Let's start the calculation. Draw a line down the middle of your paper. On the left side, write assets. An asset is anything that has cash value. But be careful here. I want you to be brutal. Do not lie to yourself. First, write down your cash. Checking accounts, savings accounts, the cash in your wallet. Second, write down your investments. Stocks, bonds, crypto, retirement accounts. This is real money. Third, write down your property. If you own a house, write down its current market value. Not what you wish it was worth, but what you could sell it for today. Now, let's talk about your stuff. Your car, your furniture, your electronics, your clothes. Most people overestimate this number. They think, I paid $50,000 for this car, so it's an asset. Wrong. The moment you bought it, it dropped in value. If you tried to sell your furniture today, you would get pennies on the dollar. So, be conservative. Write down the fire sale value. If you had to sell everything in 24 hours to save your life, how much would you get? Sum up that column. That is your total assets. Now, move to the right side of the paper. Write liabilities. This is the painful part. A liability is every single dollar you owe to someone else. Start with the most dangerous one. Credit card debt. Write down the full balance, not the minimum payment. Next, student loans. Next, personal loans. Next, car loans. And finally, your mortgage. Yes, your mortgage is a debt. You don't own the house until the bank is paid off. Sum up that column. That is your total liabilities. Before we calculate the final number, I want to explain why liabilities are so toxic. It's not just about owing money. It's about reverse compound interest. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. He said, "He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." When you have debt, the mathematical force of the universe is working against you. Every day you wake up, you are poorer than when you went to sleep because of interest. You are swimming upstream against a strong current. This is why getting to zero is so important. You cannot build a skyscraper on a foundation of quicksand. Now, the moment of truth. Subtract the right side from the left side. Assets minus liabilities equals your net worth. Look at that number. Don't look away. Sit with it. Is it positive? Congratulations. That means if you stopped working today, you have value. Is it negative? For most people under 40, this number is negative. It means that if you sold absolutely everything you own, you would still owe money. It means you technically own nothing. You are working solely to pay for your past mistakes. You are a modern-day indentured servant to the banks. I know this feels like a punch in the stomach. I remember the day I calculated my net worth for the first time. It was negative. I felt shame. I felt stupid. I wanted to burn the paper and pretend I never saw it. But that shame is good. That shame is fuel. You cannot fix what you do not measure. This number is your starting point. It is your day zero. Knowing you are in a hole is the first step to climbing out of it. Most people spend their entire lives pretending the hole doesn't exist, and they dig it deeper every year. You are doing something different. You are turning on the lights. Now let's look at the roadmap ahead. There are 3 stages of wealth we are going to climb in this series. Stage 1 is solvency. This is when your net worth hits zero. If you are negative right now, your only goal in life is to get to zero. Zero is a victory. Zero means you are free from the past. Stage 2 is security. This is when you have cash in the bank to survive 6 months without working. Stage 3 is freedom. This is when your assets pay for your lifestyle and you never have to work again. Most people try to jump to stage 3 buying crypto while they are still in negative territory. That is suicide. We need to go step by step. So, what is the plan? If your number is negative, don't pay. In the next few videos, we are going to attack the liabilities side with a flamethrower. We are going to destroy that debt using the snowball method. We are going to stop the bleeding. And then, we are going to pump up the assets side. We are going to learn how to invest so that your money starts making babies. But for today, your job is done. Your homework is simple. Calculate your number. Post it on your fridge or save it as your phone wallpaper. Look at it every morning. Let it make you angry. Let it motivate you. You have faced the truth, and the truth will set you free. Tomorrow, on day 3, we build your defense. We are going to create a financial fortress so you never have to sleep with fear again. My name is The Architect. Subscribe now, and I will see you tomorrow.